Hello, everyone. It's President's Day, and I am, in addition to being so thankful to being a part of this country and thankful to the leaders who created it and have led our land, I am so thankful for a day off. I'm tired. I bet you are too, and I just need a day. I have three main goals for today. I want to make my pot of black beans for the week, and it's already in the pressure cooker. I wish you could smell it. And I want to work out this evening, and I want to, are you ready? What I'm about to say is going to make you feel better. Like if you have a situation in your house that needs tending, be it inside or outside, piles of laundry, whatever it is, what I'm about to tell you is instantly going to elevate your mood, and you'll say, well, I'm way better than her. You are. My third goal is to take down my Christmas tree. Yes, and the rest of Christmas. So let's see if I can get that done today. We are in our final week of division, and when I say final week, it's not the end of division for us. I'll continue reviewing it all year long, but our final week of focused division, and then we're going to move into fractions, which I spend several weeks on. I bet you do too. You're probably already there now. Some of you may even be finishing up fractions and moving on to the next section, but I just wanted to spend one more visit talking about the next level of division, a 3-digit into a 1-digit number, and show you how it's going in my class and see how you're doing with that new strategy that I showed you. Maybe it's not new to everyone, but hopefully it was new to some of you. I just call it the seven shape method. That's what the students call it. So when I went to introduce 3-digit, and they were so excited. Have I ever seen them be excited about doing 3-digit? You know, usually it's like, oh, this is going to be scary. But they were, can we do it? Can we do 3-digit? And I said, yes, it's time. And they said, yes. I said, you don't think it's going to be more difficult? And Jet is the one who said, no, aren't we just going to use bigger numbers? Yes. It's not more steps. It's just using bigger numbers. And I think that's really exciting. So we want to make sure that we have reviewed with them multiplying with multiples of 10, 5 times 40, 80 times 6, things like that. Just keep those fresh in their minds. But I always, this is one reason that I shy away from using textbooks a lot. I like to get the numbers from them. So I ask them, and I usually will choose my developing mathematicians to give those numbers. I think it empowers them. But the student I chose picked 999, and I thought it was really fun. And then the student who picked the divisor chose 9, and they thought that was hilarious. I think they thought it was going to be really hard, like 999 divided by 9. Those are the biggest numbers we could possibly do in 3-digit by 1-digit. So we set it up, and I said, all right, what's a big number that you can think of that you know the answer to? Something times 9 that you know the answer to. And they said some things, and I just kind of waited, and then someone said, wait, 100. Mm-hmm. So we did it. 900, then we subtract, and they're essentially done, right? It's over, because they will immediately see that it's 11 here, and 11 times 9 is 99. And then we have no remainder. They were really hoping for a remainder, but they didn't get it. And then we just add these, get a sum of that, and the answer is 111 with no remainder. I'll tell you the area that they get a little stuck in. They do this first step really well, but then here they're a little unsure what to do next. And I know that will resolve itself with just repeated practice, engaging practice. So let's do one that maybe isn't quite so easily solved. The next one we did was 867 divided by 5. Because I really wanted them to have one with a remainder, you know? All right. So, again, what is a number that you know the answer to when you can multiply it? Like you know it. You just know it. 100. Now, you could go with 150. And I bet a lot of your students could solve 150 in their heads mentally. It's a little more challenging for me because I didn't grow up doing math this way, unfortunately. But let's go with 100. 500, and then subtract. And right here is kind of that spot where they're not sure what to do next. This is kind of the struggle area. They said, let's just do it again. Let's think of a number that we can multiply times 5 that we know the answer to. And this is why you want to practice those multiplying multiples of 10. You know, is it 50? That would be 250. Is it 60? That would be 300. Can we go farther than that? Can we do 70? And now we subtract. We're essentially finished. Look. Then we do it again. What number can I put in here? 3. They all saw that. 15. Subtract again. I have my remainder of 2, and add these all up, and I have 173. It was no more difficult than with 2-digit by 1-digit. It doesn't go longer, it goes bigger. And that's empowering, that's exciting. Let me show you how I've been doing my problem solving with division. Actually, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it this week. On Teachers Pay Teachers, I purchased this called Differentiated Multi-Step Word Problems for Multiplication and Division. And wonderful Stanley, I know, will link that for you. And it wasn't much. And what I did is I took out some problems for 2 multiplication and 2 division, and then I shrunk them down. You know, when you copy and paste and cut and paste, I know you do it on a computer, but I don't have those skills. So when I cut and paste and copy and paste, it's literally, you know, with Scotch tape and scissors and all. So I chose 4, 2 multiplication, 2 division, and I shrunk them down 50%, and then I made a copy of this, and then I made 4 on an 8.5 by 11 and copied those all off. So each student will receive one of these, and then this little graphic organizer that I made, which has a place for them to glue these. They have to read and determine if it's multiplication or division, and then solve it with pictures showing their work. And I'm really looking forward to doing that this week. And I made them small enough so that there's room to glue and solve. So I really want to see how they're doing at being able to tell, is this a multiplication problem? Is this a division problem? And we've done some, you know, along the way, but I've never done anything quite like this. So that's something I'm looking forward to this week. And I hope that it's something that maybe you can try in your classrooms too. Next week will be our pie week. I'm working on a couple things for that. And then we'll be moving into fractions, which I hope we can do that a little bit together. But whatever you're doing in math, I just want to give you courage and strength for the week. I know we're tired. Oh, we're so tired. But I hope you can get some rest. And remember, we are in a marathon. We have to pace ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves, or we'll never make it unless we stick together and take care. I'll see you next time.